بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to Understand Al-Quran the Easy Way, Course 5, Lesson 5. Today we will have the something regarding Fa Jazaiya, Asma'i Mushtaqat, and different topics. Fa Jazaiya, Asma'i Mushtaqat mean the derived nouns, and Mutafad mean the different topics. What's so Fa Jazaiya? It Fa enters on in three ways: the shart or the jawab shart. Shart, jaza shart or shart. So shart has, or the condition has two parts, shart and jawab shart. Fa enter on jazai shart. Fa is mandatory at 10 places. At 2 places, coming or not coming, both are correct. Fa at 2 places, coming is forbidden. So let's to take the 10 places where the fa is mandatory or should become. In case of jaza is jumla ismiya, mean the shart answer or the jawab or the condition answer is jumla ismiya, then the fa comes. Just like أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فمن ثقلت موازينه فأولئك هم المفلحون. Remove the fa. Answer is من ثقلت موازينه فأولئك هم المفلحون. So for man ثقلت, after that muflihun is the answer of in the jumla ismiya. Humul muflihun coming as, or ulaika is the mubtada, muflihun is the khabar. So it's a jumla ismiya. So here the fa is coming. Man sakalat mazun, this is the condition, shart. What is the jawab shart? That is ulaika humul muflihun. Ulaika humul muflihun is a jumla ismiya. So fa is there. Second, when the jaza is fail amr, when in case the jaza come as a fail amr, the fa is mandatory, just like in case of Bismillah. فَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ فَاسْتَعْذُ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ. Istaz billahi is a jumla amr. So the fa is there in the answer. Third, when the jaza fail amr, then also the amr come. Another example, فَإِنْ عَلِمْتُمُهُنَّ مُؤْمِنَاتٍ فَلَا تَرْجِعُنَّ إِلَى الْكُفَارِ. Here, لَا تَرْجِعُوا. لَا تَرْجِعُوا is again the nahi amr sentence, so fa is coming. When the jaza is a prayer, the dua, just like in akramatni fajazallahu khaira. Jazallahu khaira is a prayer. Allah give you the reward of this. So fa is coming in the jawab shart. When the fi'l mazi come with kad, just like wa in yukazzibuka faqad kuzzibat rusula min qablika. Kuzzibat is a madi coming with kad. Fa is coming due to the before the madi, the kad is coming, so there will be fa mandatory. Jawabul shart wa in kana kamizu qudda min dabr fakazabat wa huwa min as-sadiqin. When the jawab shart come with in min dubr fakazabat huwa min wa in kana kamizu qudda. When the in is in, so the jawab have a fa, fakazabat. When jaza fail mazi is manfi, answer is coming negative. Again the fa comes. فَإِن لَمْ تَفْعَلْ فَمَا بَلَغْتَ رِسَالَتَهُ. Ma balagta, it's a negative, mean the negations, so the fa is come. Jaza fail mudare sin, when the fail mudare come with sin. فإن فإن استقر مكانه فسوف ترى سوف سوف see the sin and sofa they one come before the mudari take the meaning to the future. So in that case again the fa is mandatory. And jaza fail mudari lan nasba. When the lan nasba come again we use the fa. Bismillah. ومن يبتغ غير الإسلام دينا فلن يقبل منه. لن يقبل. Lan came, so the fa is there. Jaza fail jamid. When fail jamid is there, then it's come. In tubdu sadqati fa ni'ma hiya. Nema is a fail jamid, so the fa is here. Fail jamid in are laysa, baysa, ni'ma, they are the fail jam. Now the two places where the fa jazia come or not come, both are acceptable. One is fail mudare musbat, when the positive answer in fail mudare. وَمَنْ كَفَرَ فَأُمَّتَهُ قَلِيلًا. It's a ummatahu qalila. It's coming as a fail mudare musbat, so fa is there. And it may not necessarily you bring the fa, just like in tansurullah yansurukum. Yansurukum is a mudare fail, but no fa is used. So in this case, when the fail mudare is positive musbat, fa use or not use, both are correct. The second is when fail mudare is negative, manfi, mean negation. Look the example. Man ja bisayyati fala yujza illa mislaha. Look, la yujzi, fail mudare nafi. So fa is there. But at the same time, you can say one wa in tad'u ila al-huda la yattabi'u. Yattabi'u is a mudare. La is coming as a negation, but still there is no fa. So in these two situations, when fail mudare is a positive or negative, use of fa or not of use of fa, both are permitted. Now the two places where the fa use is forbidden, not to be used. One is when the jaza fail mazi is musbat without kad. Look, in ahsantum li anfusikum. Ahsantum madi, but no fa is used because fa is forbidden in this case. The second, just fail mudare manfi with lam. With lam when come, we don't use the fa. Just like man lam yushkurun nasa lam yushkurullah. Look, yashkurullah is though it's a mudare, but lam has given the meaning to the negative in the madi, so fa is not used. So that is the two cases where the fa use is not permitted or is forbidden. The next is law and lawla. Law is for the negation of the jawab shart when condition is not present. Just the example. Law kana fima alihatun illallah la fasadata. No, look, jawab shart is becoming the negation. Law kana fima. And there is no condition in this case. Lawla for the negation of the jawab shart when condition is present. So this is the difference between law and lawla. Lawla comes when condition is absent, but jawab shart is there. And the lawla comes when the both are present, condition and the jawab shart both are present, then we can say, yes, the lawla can be used there. The example is, لولا فضل الله عليكم ورحمته لكنتم من الخاسرين. لولا فضل الله عليكم. This is the condition. ورحمته. Lakuntum minal khasirin. This is the answer of the condition. Both are there. So the lawla has been used there. Now come to the Asma'i Mushtaqat. Basically, ism are of three types. What are they? Ism Jamid, Ism Masdar, Ism Mushtaq. These are the three basic categories of the Asma. What is Ism Jamid? Such a ism which is not made from any word or no word is derived from it, like Kalmun, Kursiyun, Rajulun, Waladun. These words are not made from any. When the language was started, some people they named some place, called something by some name, and that is called the Jami. That doesn't changes. They remain as such. They are not derived from any verb or any noun. The second category is the isme masdar, such a ism which is name of a work. From isme masdar, many asma'i mushtaka are derived, just like fatahan, nasrun, darbun, sam'un, tasbihun, mujahadatun, inkla. They all are masdar. You have learned the masdar in 6 key. Fataha, yaftahu, ifta, fatihun, maftun, fatun. This fatun is the masdar. Nasara, yansuru, unsur, nasir, mansur, nasr. This nasrun is the masdar. Samia, yasmau, isma, samiun, masmun, samun. Samun is the masdar. Tasbihun is the masdar same way. So when masdars come, they themselves are not derived from anything, but other asma are derived from them. What are the asma mustaka? Let's see. Such a ism which is made from the masdar is called ism masdar. There are 7 types or 7 names of asma masdar. The first one is called ism fa'il, just like zalimun, nasirun, qatilun, samirun. They are on the pattern of fa'ilun. After the fa, we add a alif. Fa'ilun, zalimun, nasirun, fatun. The second is maf'ul. What is that? If we add mim in before the fa and add waw before the lam, it becomes ism maf'ul. From zalim, yes, what will be the ism fa'il? Maf'ul, mazlumun. From nasir, what will be the ism maf'ul? Mansurun. From fatih, maftun. From sami, masmu'un. From darib, madrubun. We have learned this ism fa'il and maf'ul in QC1. When we did the 6 key, we say fa'ala yafalu ifal. Fa'ilun maf'ulun. We have learned the ism fa'il and maf'ul, how to make them. So they are actually derived from the masdar. Ism zarf. Ism zarf just like majma'un, madkhalun, majlisun, manzilun, makbaratun. They are all places name. Majmun, the place where people get together. Madkhulun, the place of entrance. Majlisun, the place of sitting. Manzilun, the place of staying. Makbaratun, the place of graveyard. So these are the name of places. They are called Isme Zarfe Makan. They may be Isme Zarfe Zamans. Zarf have 2 types. Makan, we tell the place. Zaman, tell the time. The next is Smith of Deal. We have learned this in QC4. The words coming on the pattern is af'alu, af'alu, azlamu. From zalim, azlamu. From nasir, ansaru. From fatih, aftahu. From sami, asma'u. From darib, akbaru. So these are the isme tartib. They come for the comparison, superlative degree, or you can say to compare with something. Then the fifth one is sife mushabbah. What is sife mushabbah? The word coming on the pattern of fa'ilun. Fa'ilun pattern words are called sife mushabbah when they are derived from the masdar. Just like sharifun, nasirun from nasir, nasirun from fatih, fatihun, but jamilun, samiun, tahirun. Such words, they are shows the sif. Sif means the attributes. Attributes. The next, the sixth one is ismi mubalgha. Which are ismi mubalgha? When there is an excess of some attributes, we call ismi mubalgha. The pattern is zalamun, ghafarun, fatahun, samahun, darabun. These are the patterns. From zalim, zalamun. From fatih, fatahun. From sami, samaun. From darib, darab. The last one is ismi ala. It's the instruments. Any instruments which used is called ismi ala. Just like from fataha, miftahun. Miftahun mean the candle. Misbahun. Misbahun, the candle. Miftan, you can see the fan. Mizan, Miftan, sorry, the keys. Mizanun is the balance weaving machine. Midrabun, same way, the mirwahun. They all are instruments. So the ismi mashtaq, they are 7 types. Ismi fa'il, ismi maf'ul, ismi zarf, ismi tabdil, sifa mushabba, ismi mubalgha, and ismi ala. Now, let's to talk about the ismi fa'il. Such a ism which shows the meaning of a verb. In Salasi Mujarrad, the example are Fatihun, Nasirun, Daribun, Samiun. In Salasi Mazid, the example are we place a meme by removing the alamat mudare and put the kasra below the last letter. Place kasra below the before the last letter, just like, and place a tanween on the last letter of lam kalma. Next is ismi maf'ul, such a ism which gets the effect of a fail. In Salasi Mujarrad, the example are maftuhun, mansurun, madrubun, masmu'un. In Salasi Mujarrad, we place the meme before by removing the alamat mudare, and we put a fatah placing above before the last letter of mudare, just like muallim is the fa'il, muallam is the maf'ul. Same way we can say what come in ikhtalafa, yakhtalifu, ikhtalif, mukhtalif, mukhtalaf, aslama, yuslimu, aslim, muslim, muslim. So they are the ismi fa'il and maf'ul. Putting meme before and the fatah for the fa'il before the last letter and kasra before the fourth letter make the maf'ul. We did that. Now we come to the sifa mushabba. Let's to talk about sifa mushabba. Is made from the failed Salasi Mujarrad. Describes the adjective the permanence, abundance. Generally, the ismi fail means the doer. Sometimes the ismi maf'ul also come in the meaning of the object, just like qatilun, maktulun. Now, the few examples of sifa mushabba, they have different pattern. Some come on the pattern of fa'alun, just like sahalun. Some come on the pattern fa'alun, just like hasanun. Some come on the pattern fa'alun, just like jabanun. Some come on the pattern fu'alun, just like shujaun. One weight is filun. Just like milhun, afa'alu, ahmaru, fa'il pattern, karim. So these are the different pattern of sifa mushabba. Fa'lun, fa'alun, fa'alun, fu'alun, fi'lun, af'alun, fa'il. The example are sahlun, ahsanun, jibanun, shuja'un, milhun, ahmarun, karimun. The next is sifa mushabba. The basic meaning of the doubtful adjective is the same as that of that subject. Only the sense of continuity is the of intensity. Words that have a color or a flavored meaning will always be suspect. What will be the adjective that comes to the weight of the verb and the adjective is suspicious and the noun is exaggerated? If the verb is coming from the imperative, then the adjective is doubtful. For example, karimun, azimun. If the transitive verb comes with the noun, with the weight of the verb, the noun will be exaggerated. Just like samiun, alimun. If the transitive verb is on the weight of the verb, but its meaning is not that of the verb. On the other hand, if the noun has an adjective meaning, such a noun will be called a suspicious attribute despite being a transitive verb, just like katilun, zabiyun. The nouns that are exaggerated by these rules are also included in the adjectives. Because Allah's self is eternal, so similarly his attributes are also eternal. So names that were being exaggerated names according to the rules are being used for Allah. Such names are due to respect are called the adjectives, exaggerated adjectives. Now the ism mubalaghah. Such nouns in which an attribute is more or a fail is to be described in abundance. It is also formed only by the triadic discretes afal, and its weights are just like fa'alun, rahmanun is the example. Fa'alun, alamun is the example. Fa'ilun, just like alimun is the example. Fa'ulun, ghafurun is the example. Fa'alatun, alama is the example. Fu'ulun, subuhun the example. So these are different weight or the patterns on which the ism mubalagha comes. Fa'lanun, fa'alun, fa'ilun, fa'ulun, fu'ulun. Example are Rahmanun, Alamun, Alimun, Ghafurun, Alama, and Sabu. Now the Ismi Makan. The Ismi Makan come on three patterns we studied in QC4. Fa and lam with an kalma fatah. Maf'alun. From fa and lam and kalma kasra. And the round. When it comes fa kalma with the an kalma with fatah, the example are maktabun, masnaun. Masnaun means the factory karkhan where the things are made. And bab in which the verbs come on this pattern are the asmakam. They are nasara, samia, fatah, and kar. Their nouns of ismi makam come on the pattern of maf'alun. The second weight is maf'ilun, the ain kalma with kasra. The example is just majlisun, masjidun, and the bab through which these nouns come, they are daraba and hasiba. The third pattern is mafa'alatun, the round tha coming with. So the example are maktabatun, madrasatun, and the ba, they repeat. Note in mazid fi isme zarf is like the isme maf'ul. In mazid fi isme zarf is just like isme maf'ul. The next is isme zarf. We say maf'al, maf'il, maf'al. So now isme makan. such a ism which give the meaning of workplace or the time. Normally it's the place. In Salasi Mujarrad, the example are maf'alun, madkhalun, makhrajun, maf'alun pattern, majlisun, mu'idun, mufalatun pattern, madrasatun, maktabatun. In fi mazid will be on the pattern of ismi maf'ul. Now ismi ala, the instrument name. Its one pattern is maf'alun, just like mis'adun, mibradun. And the second pattern is mif'alun, just like miftahun, misbahun. Mif'alatun is the third pattern. Mirwahatun, mibrat. Now ismi tafdeel. It's have only one pattern. Af'alu, on the pattern of af'alu coming words. Just like akbaru, aksaru, arhamu, azlamu. Note the ism tafdeel is made only from Salasi Mujarrad. It is not made from Mazid fi. The ism tafdeel is made from Salasi Mujarrad, so gives the meaning of a comparison or the highest degree, mean the superlative degree. Af'alu is the pattern. When ism khair is translated as better, then it is also ism tafdeel. Its plural come as ikhyarun or akhyarun, two patterns. Ikhyarun and akhyarun. When isme shar is translated as west, then it is also isme tafdeel. Its plural come on the ishrarun or ashrarun with kasra or fatha. So important note is that any noun that means something that does or receive the effect of noun is an adjective. In the primary sense, if there is no additional sense of intensity, multiplicity, or comprehensive or continuity, we'll call ism fa'il and ism maf'ul. If there is any additional meaning, the noun will be fall into a special type of derivation. If the meanings of the abundance and intensity, then the noun is ism mubalagha. If the meaning is continuity, then the attribute is sifa mushabba. If the meaning of the comparison comes, the noun is tafdeel. So they all are the adjectives, attributes, but they differ slightly from one another in the meaning and understanding. Now, different topics which we have to cover today, among them is tawabih, manada, and mustasna. These are the three last topics of the session. Let's start with tawabih. Tawabih is plural of tabi. Tabi means follower. Tabi is every second ism which don't has its own i'rab, rather follows the i'rab of its processor ism. Just like Bismillah. التابع هو الاسم المشارك لما قبله في إعراب مطلق. Tabi is such a noun which have get the follow the ism or i'rab of the ism processor ism. Tabi is that ism which has similarity with the processor non-i'rab. Tabi has four types of i'rab. One is called an-natu, other is called at-tawqidu, third is called al-atfu, fourth is called al-badlu. So what are the tabi? There are four types. An-natu, at-tawqidu, al-atfu, al-badlu. Let's take one by one. An-natu. The second noun should describe the good or badness of the first noun. Sifatiya. The first part is called mawsuf or the manut, and the second noun is called sifa or the naat. So in grammar, they are known as naat, manut, or sifa and mawsuf, sif and mawsuf, or mawsuf and sif and manut and naat. Mawsuf manut is the same. Sift and nas is the same. What about the tawqid? The second noun should emphasize the first noun. It have taqid, mean emphasis. Types of emphasis, it may be the literal emphasis or the semantic emphasis. It may be on the words or it may be in the understanding. Let's to have a wordly emphasis example. A word should be mentioned twice, which has different forms. It gives an emphasis. The repetition of the common nouns, just like Kalla iza dukkatil ardu dakkan dakka. Now dakkan dakka, it's have come twice. It's giving a stress. Repeated of the nouns. Repetition of the pronouns. Just like the example. Kulna la takhaf innaka antal a'la. Look, innaka, ka is a pronoun, anta is a pronoun. So two pronouns has come at a time. Ka mean also anta mean also. So it is also the repetition of the pronoun. Just here the dakkan dakka, that was the noun repetition. Here the zamir or the pronoun is repeated, putting further stress. Third, the repetition of the ism fail, just like hiyata hayata lima tu'aduna. Hayata is a ism fail. It is repeated. So putting the emphasis. Repetition of the sentence. At times the complete sentence is revised. Just like وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا يَوْمُ الدِّينِ ثُمَّ مَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا. This Ma adraka ma yawmuddin is a complete sentence. It is repeated. Ma adraka. So again, it is putting the emphasis. So wordly emphasis is either is by the noun, it may be by the pronoun, it may be with the ism fail, or it may be the repetition of the sentence. When these things occur, it means it is putting some stress or emphasis. Repetition of the synonymous, at times synonymous are just like وَمِنَ الْجِبَالِ جَدُودٌ بَيْدٌ وَحَمْرٌ مُخْتَلِفٌ وَغَرَابِيبُ سُودٌ. So it is again that same quality as bayd, hamr, lone, it's the colors. So that is again put the emphasis. Now the meaning emphasis. These were the wordly emphasis, either bringing the noun twice or pronoun twice or the sentences or the ism fail or even the bringing the synonymous. Now what is the meaning changes emphasis? Creating emphasis through the specific words. Just a few specific words of the emphasis, they are kullun, jamiyun, ajma. Jamiyun ajma. This is coming kullu, putting the emphasis here. Killa killata. Illa killata. Ainun. Nafsun. So when such words come in sentence, they are putting the meaning emphasis. Kullu, jamiyun, or ajmun, killa or kilta, ainun, nafsun. Such words, they are called the emphasis word. They come just for the putting the emphasis in the meaning of the sentence or the word. Just like them, Bismillah. فَسَجَدَ الْمَلَائِكَةُ كُلُّهُمْ أَجْمَعُونَ. Look, kullu with ajma'un has come, putting the emphasis. All of them. The angels, they prostituted. All of them. This, all of them is giving the meaning of emphasis in meaning. Another example, Ja Talibani Killahuma. All the students came. Killahuma means all the students. Putting emphasis in meaning. Jatu Hindu Ainuha. The all Hind and the Ainuha. Ainuha again is this is the word Ain. Here N is not mean the eyes. It is not mean the fountain. It means the stressing. because they are the words of stress. جاء زيد نفسه نفسه. Zaid came himself putting the emphasis in meaning. The nafs, nafsu. So these words when come in sentence, they stresses the meaning of the word with which they are used. Here nafs is used with Zaid, so it's putting the stress on. Here Ainun putting on the Hind. Hind is a name, of course, just like Zaid. Here it is Kullahuma is coming with Talban, so it is putting the stress on that. Here Kullahuma coming with the Malaika, it is putting the stress on the Malaika. Now the Tawabi third type is called Naat. So Tawabi is Naat. So we will have the example of Naat. Ahzar al Talibul Jadid. This al Jadidu is the sifa of Talib. Because when two ism they meet four conditions, they are similar in number, in gender, in status, and in kind. We call this is the sifa pair or the murakkab tawsif. Look, al-talibu singular, al-jadidu singular, al-talib proper noun, al-jadidu proper noun. Al-talib is the masculine, al-jadid is the masculine. Al-talib is in the rafa, al-jadid is rafa. So it's a sifa. In sifa pair, first is called mausuf, second is called sifa. Our first is called manut, second is called naat. The naat are the sifa follow the Arab of the preceding. Mausuf are the manut. It has dhamma, so it has. Look another example. Yatlubul mudiru at-talibul jadida. Now, again the same structure, sifa pair, but here as the at-talibu has the fatha, so al-jadida has taken the fatha because the mausuf or manut is having fatha. Have another example. Hazal daftarul talibul jadidi. Here look, at-talib is coming as a jar, majroor, kasra. So al-jadida. So this is the one tawabi. Out of four tawabi, there are four types of tawabi. First is called naat. In naat, what happened? The naat are, you can say the sifa. Naat and sifa, they follow the Arab of manut or the mausuf. The first known is called mausuf or manut. Second is called naat or the sifa. So sifa or naat always follow ism of manut or mausuf. If it's dhamma, it will take dhamma. If it's kasra, it will take kasra. If it's fatha, fatha. The second type was tawqeed, emphasis. Let's have an example. Hazal al-tulabu kullahum, kullu coming with rafa. Okay. Look another. Sa'altul tulabi kullahum at-tulaba. Fatah. So kulla fatah. At-tulabu dhamma. Let another example. Salamtu alal tulabi kullihim. At-tulabi kasra, so kullihim. So this tawqeed, these are the tawqeed words. What were tawqeed words? Kullu, kullun, ajmaun, or nafsun, ainun. Such words when they come as a tawqeed, the followed word which coming for the emphasis follow the Arab of that noun, to which it is coming as a emphasis. Tulabu dhamma, kullu dhamma. At-tulaba fatah, kulla fatah. At-tulabu kasra, kulla. So how many tuabe we studied? Not many. So two are left. What are they? Al-Badl and Al-Ataf. Let's look first the Al-Badl. The second noun should explain the first noun in such a way that even if the first noun is deleted, the matter can be understood. It's an alternate, it's a substitute. Just like the first noun is called Badle Minhu, the second is called the Badl. Note in Murakkab Ishari, the Musharil is always Badal. That is the best example. What is ataf? Between the two, there should be a conjunctions or a static noun that describes its former parts of the ataf, nasq, just like mawtuf ilayh and harf ataf and mawtuf. In murakkab itafi, there are three things. Mawtuf ilayh come first, then the harf ataf, followed a mawtuf. Part of a harf bayan. They may be bayyan, mubayyan, atf bayan. Haruf ataf, there are 10 in Arabic. No, in Arabic, maybe more than that, but in Mus'haf, only 10 have been used. What are they? Wa, fa, summa, aw, la, bal, lakin. Yes, hata is coming is third time. First time we saw it as a harf jar. When after it's kama ismi majrur. Second time we saw it as coming as a nasib, giving a fatah. Now this is coming third time as a matuf. It also acts as a matuf. So this is the third use of hatta. There are many more, but slowly and gradually you will learn with the time. Let's to have the badal. Badal are of three types. Badle kul, min akul. When badle minhu and badle kul both are the same. Just like Bismillah. Ihdina sirat al-mustaqim. Sirat al-lazina. Here the badle min is here as-sirat and badal is sirat. They are the same word. Complete have the same structure. Or you can say same word. Substitute, alternate. Badle bad mean some part. Badal means some part, not a complete. Look the example. Bismillah. Walillahi ala nasi hijjun al-bayt man istata ilay. Allah nas means all the human beings. But al-bayti manistata. Manistata means who has the capability to do the hajj. So this is not all human being. An-nas. It is a part of an-nas. So this is called badle bad. When the badal is some part of the badle min, then we use the word badle bad. Then is a badle istimal. Badle min and badal both have no relation, but they follow the Arab. Just like yas'alunaka 'anil shahr al-haram qitalun fihi. Ash-shahr is the badle min, who, and qitalun is the badal. Ash-shahr is the month, qitalun. It's quite different thing, but they are the badal. Now look how the badal and the badal min, they follow the Arab. As-sirata, nas. Sirata is also nas. Badal is also. An-nasi, jar. Mani, ni is jar. Ash-shahr, ani. Yes, what is the, who will tell me, what is the Arab of ash-shahri? Jar, because coming after harf. And this is kasra ashar. Kitali is also in that. So the badal also follow its Arab. There is a fourth one called ibghalat or badle miban, which is used less. It is like say something wrong, then to correct use it. Use words want to say something, but by mistake you say something, then you say no, that. For example, I say Zaid went, no, or Hamid went. This is the badle ibghalat. Mean first I said a wrong thing. I said Zaid went. It was wrong. I corrected. No, Hamid went. This is called badle ghalat. Just like Ja Hamidun Khalid. Hamid came. No, Khalid came. So we keep Ja Hamid, Khalid. Actually, then we say yes, Khalid. So that is the repetition. No tawabe ataf. Ataf may be nask and biyan. amanna billahi wal yawmil akhir fi qulubihim maradan fazadahumullahu marada. Allahu khalaqakum min turab summa min. Now look, wa is a ataf. Fa is a ataf. Summa is a ataf. Out of those 10, these three are coming as a ataf. Before the ataf is called matuf ilayh, and after is called ataf. So this ataf and the matuf alayh, their Arab is the same. Maradun, fazadahum, again coming dhamma. Here, turabin, nutfatin. So their Arab remains same. Matuf and matuf will be the same. Ism will be ataf on the ism. Fail will be on the fail. In ataf, remember, the ism is always ataf on the ism. Fail is ataf on the fail. The sentence is ataf on the ataf. So they have ataf, matuf and ataf, they are the same category. They belong to the same category when they are ataf. Fail and shibe fail can be each other ataf. The next is atfi biyan. قال موسى لأخيه هارون لأخيه, and then he gives the explanation who? Harun. So here the atfi biyan is explanation of the ataf. وَإِذَا قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ لِأَبِيهِ أَزَرَ لِأَبِيهِ, that is the actual, but azara is coming as a badal, ataf on that, explaining, though it is called atfi biyan. جعل الله الكعبة البيت الحرام قياما للناس. الكعبة, then coming the explanation of al-bayt. The Arab of both will be same in ataf. Li akhi. Yes, what is the Arab of akhi? Any idea? What is the Arab of akhi? Yes.
It's majroor, right?
Majroor. Because akha, akhu, akha, akhi. And what is the Arab of Haruna? What is the Arab of Haruna? Again, jar. Because he is in jar. So Harunu, Haruna, Haruna. Is jar is also with fatah, because it is ghair munsif. But here Akhi is telling the Harun Arab is jar. Abihi, Abi. What is the Arab of Abi? Again, same jar.
Yeah.
Ababi. So what is the Arab of Azar?
Majroor.
Majroor, because Abi is jar, so that is also in jar, because it's also ghair munsif. Al-Kabata al-Baita. Here it is very clear. Al-Kabata is coming mansub. Al-Baita is coming mansub. So the Arab of ataf of three type, we will learn at some stage. Here just remember atfibia must be ismi jamid, and atfibia must be very clear than mutlaq. And ataf, the example of nickname and common names, are the famous example of atfibia. So we saw 4 types of noun. They are come or they follow their ism. They are called tawabi. Out of the word tawabi, you know the 3 names. What are they? Tawabi. Ta shows the tawqeed or taqeed. Ba shows the badal, and shows the ataf. So 3 are in your hand. When you say tawabi, tawqeed, badal, and ataf. The 4th only one is left. What is that? What was the 4th one? Any idea? We say not manut. So not is a 4th one. So we should keep the not, because not is not in the key. So we memorize that. Not manut, not manut. And the rest three, from tabe, from ta, tawqid, from ba, badal, fa'ain, ataf. Now somebody can tell me the four tabe. What are the four tabes? Yes,
Munada. Munada, right?
nada is not tabe.
Sorry, sir.
Munada is next topic.
Okay.
What are the tawabe? I am asking what are the tawabe? Because when we will analyzing the ayats, they will come, I will say
Follower, right?
tawabe. And you should be clear about what is tawabe. Four types of tawabe is.
Follower, right?
Yes, I'm asking four types of tawabe. What four things they are tawabe? One is
Matuf and
sif.
Matuf Matuf
A word
ilayhi.
you derive from the tawabe. Look, from ta. Okay, let me show. From this ta, you would say Tawqid. You derive from ta. From ba, you derive badal. From ain, you say ataf. And what is the fourth one, which is not in here? That is sif. So when these come, four things, they always follow the Arab of its predecessor. What are tawabe? Tawabe is sif, tawqid, badal, and ataf. How you memorize? Very easy. Three they are hidden here. From ta, tawqid, from ba, badal, from ain, ataf. Three are in your hand. And the fourth one, sifa. Sifa. You have to memorize this word. If you know, say, sifat, tawqid, badal, ataf. Isn't it easy? No, it's too difficult, okay? You remember as you remember the other thing by your own way. Don't take my hints. Let me to remove them. My question is that, what are the four things which are tawabe? You say sifa, tawqid, badal, and ataf. When something is sifa, that will have the same error. When something is tawqid, it will have the same sifa. When it is badal, it will have the same sifa. When it is ataf, it will have the same sifa before the ism which is before of it. What is this? That is the way. Let's go for the next topic, that is. Different words are used for calling in Arabic language called the harfe nida. Among them frequently used word, one is the ya, other is ayyuha, and if we join the both, become the ya ayyuha. They all are for the male. To whom we call is called munada. These are called harfe nida, letters of calling. And to whom we are calling, that person or that thing will be called munada. If munada is single words and not mudaf, it is always mudaf. If munada is single word, not mudaf, it is always mudaf. If munada is mudaf, then it is mansub. That is the rule. Look the example. Ya Adamu ambihum bi asma'ihim. Adamu is a single word to whom it is being called. So it is mabni. And we know Adamu, Adamu, Adamu. Here it will be Adamu all the time. With Ya, it will come in its. Oh, Adam, tell them the things' names. Ya ayyuhan nasu u'budu rabbakum. Here look, the annasu, annasu. Ya ayyuhan nasu. It's coming as a mabni mubtada. Oh, people worships your Allah. أن يشاء يذهبكم أيها الناس. أيها الناس. Here was Ya Ayyuhan, it is Ayyuhan Nas. So when the Ya Ayyuha come with the single name, single word, that will be marfu or mabni. Let's have another example. Ya Ahlal Kitabi ta'alu ila kalimati sawan bainana wa bainakum. Ahlal Kitabi. It was Ahlu. It was Ahlu. But Ya has given it a fatha. Why? Because it's a mudaf. It's not, though it's a single word, but it's the mudaf. Ahlal kitabi. Ahla is the mudaf. Al kitab is the mudaf. When the mudaf comes, then it take the fatha. That is the rule. Have another example. Ya mashar al jinne kad istakhsartum min al insi. It was masharu. But as it is al-mashil jinne is the murakkabi dafi, it's mudaf because the ism is mazrur after coming, and it is light. Mashir does not alif lam tanween, so it's a mudaf. So when the mudaf come, we don't say ya mashir, we will say ya mashir. If it is not mudaf, then we will say ya mashir. If it ahlu was not mudaf, we will say ya ahlu. That is the difference. Ya ukhta Haruna ma kana abuke mara'un wa su'un. Yes, it was ukhtu. Ya ukhtu. It should have been ya ukhtu, but it is coming as a mudaf. But I don't see. Okay, if it is a mudaf, the mudaf alayh should be the ism majroor. But there is no ism majroor. This is Haruna. It's showing the fatah. How will you justify it's a ism majroor?
Because it's mudaf ilayhi, so it is mazroor, and as it is ghairi munsarif, so we have considered
Yes, that
it
is the
is as
point.
jar.
All ghair munsarif, their jar is with fatah sign. Ibrahim Ibrahima, Ibrahima. Makkatu Makkata, Makkata. Fatimatu Fatimata, Fatimata. Harunu Haruna, Haruna. Far'aunu Far'auna, Far'auna. We have done this all exercise. So the ghair munsarif kasra is with sign of fatah. Here it is coming as a mudaf ilayh, so we will take it, it is as a jar, kasra, by showing fatah sign, being ghair munsarif. Okay. The last topic is mustasna. Mustasna is separating few words in the sentence with from other words. They are called harfi istasna. Now, note what are the harfi istasna. It may be positive or negative letter. The positive sentence musna will always be mansub. And the negative mustasna, they will sometime mansub and sometimes they are marf. It depends on the case to case basis. Bismillah. Wa is kulna lil malaikati isjudu li adama fasajadu illa iblisa. Illa is a harf istisna, and the word which is istisna coming mansub. Okay. This is positive, except, okay. وَمَا يَهْدُونَ إِلَّا أَنفُسَهُمْ. وَمَا, look, this is negative sentence. Negative sentence. The illa anfusa. What is the i'rab of anfusa? Yes, fatah. So we will say mansub. But look another example. وَمَا يَذَكَّرُ إِلَّا أُولُو الْأَلْبَابِ. If I ask you ulu, what is the i'rab of ulu? Rafa nas jar. Ulu. Give me the i'rab.
Mansub, right? Is it mansub?
How? How you say it's mansub? Explain it.
I just thought that it is after illa. Usually it is mansub. That's why I thought I told, but I don't know
Why
exactly.
you forget Abu, Ahu, Hamu, Famu, U? Why don't you
Oh,
forget
then it is
Asma'i
rafa.
Khamsa?
It is marfu. It is marfu, sir. Then
So the rule was that when the word is positive, it will have always mansub. When it is negative, it may be mansub, may be marfu. So here, this example is with the mansub, this is with the marfu. Don't forget ulu, uli, ula. They are come like that. The Ismail Khamsa, uli, ula. When we said to angels, protest to Ibrahim, they all protested except these. And they don't dodge except themselves and don't take lesson except twice. Let's to pray. May Allah help us to recite, understand, ponder, implement, propagate, and divide the Quran. Subhanallah wa bihamdi, subhanakallah wa bihamdi. Nashhadu la ilaha illa anta اللهم اغفر لنا قبل الموت وارحمنا عند الموت ولا تعذبنا بعد الموت ولا تحاسبنا يوم القيامة إنك على كل شيء قدير. Allah Hafiz. Alhamdulillah, we have completed the all grammar of the QC6 in these 5 lessons. Some things or some points which we have not covered in these lessons. Slowly and gradually, when we will be doing our Quranic part, I will try to spend 5 or 10 minutes for those points, and we will have at the end of each lesson some grammatic related important points. Are those points which are you people desire to maybe revise, we will revise them. I know the two-day lesson was very, it was boring for me. Anyhow, but we will learn. These things will come again and again in our lessons, and then by practicing, you will become master. But remember my advice, make your own points, make your notes from these 5 lessons, and revise them frequently or every day or every week, so you will become more expert on them. Inshallah, from tomorrow onward, we will have 3 classes, mean the Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Timing your class, so the English class is fixed, that is 6:20, maybe sometime 6 or 6:20. And we will revise from the second juz. From there, we will start that because the new batch or the new class has been merged. So both the old, they will have the revision, the new, they will learn their lessons, and the classes are made 3 because we have to cover the whole course, whatever we have taught so far. And the remaining course, which we have left so far with the old class, we have to complete cover. And so that I have taken the grammar extra classes before the start of the course. So the grammar part will not be hindered or will not be have any obstacle or any hindrance when we're doing the courses. If you people have any question, your questions are welcome. Otherwise, the next class is due. I think the student has started arriving in the class. So once again, say Subhanallah wa bihamdi, Subhanakallah wa bihamdika, نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفر ونتوب. اللهم اغفر لنا قبل الموت وارحمنا عند الموت ولا تعذبنا بعد الموت ولا تحاسبنا يوم القيامة إنك على كل شيء قدير. Allah Hafiz. See you next week, inshallah. Not next week, but tomorrow.